So we're looking at a 2019 Prius Prime here, and you can tell by this little mess of refrigerant lines, solenoids, and sensors. Take a better look at it. There we go, 2019. Now, several years ago when these vehicles came out, I started noticing right away when they were in body shops within their first few months of production that I noticed a little bit of oil residue and a little bit of dust residue that was building up on some of these O-ring connections, right where this connection is. See how some of these connections are? Now this one is pretty clean. It only has one oil saturated where the oil just kept coming out and coming all the way back to here, a little up here, and dust is gathering on it. On some of my other videos from a few years ago, it was at several sections. So that means multiple leaks. And at that time, a few years ago, I predicted, when will customers start to notice the performance of their Prius Prime AC performance go down because of refrigerant leaks? Well, within this last year, I started getting emails, text messages, phone calls, and remarks on my YouTube channel. People who've seen my videos and maybe seen some of my Prius Prime videos say they're starting to have refrigerant performance problems and they don't know what to do. Well, this is what I've been seeing a lot of, and this is only one indicator right here. On some of my earlier videos, it was at several locations. And for the Prius Prime, if you burn up this compressor, all this gets replaced. And this, the retail price on this assembly, it's a whole assembly. All this comes in one big assembly. It's not individual parts. That's $2,600 list retail price. You might be able to get it for $1,800 if you're a shop with your shop discount. I think you can get them for $1,500 or $1,600. That gets replaced along with the burnt out compressor, along with the condenser that will have to be replaced, flushing out lines and stuff like that. And so something went wrong in this manufacturing of what they picked for O-rings where they have a leak problem. And this is not here for air conditioning, it's in a body shop, just a bumper cover, and it did not hit this. But as I was leaving, my eyes picked up on that dust accumulation. And I just want to let you know, if you own a Prius Prime, when looking for leaks, look for this right here where you see oily dew residue and it accumulates dust. That means you have an O-ring leak right at that fitting. And you want to take care of these before it gets to the point where the refrigerant gets too low that it actually damages the compressor. Because by the time this vehicle is 7 years old or 10 years old, if you burn out that compressor, the cost of replacing the compressor, the condenser, the whole accumulator assembly, flushing out the system, probably the expansion valves, because if you do a compressor replacement after a AC burnout where it's all black metal inside and burnt oil, you have to replace the expansion valve, and you do not want to go up under that replacing all that stuff. It'll literally total out the vehicle. The value after 10 years to replace all this, if you're in a place where high labor rates like San Francisco, the cost will probably be equal to or greater than the value of the vehicle. See you guys later.